In today's video, I will be talking about some of the most forgotten brawlers in Brawl Stars. These brawlers were originally really good when they came out, but over the past few years, they've become basically irrelevant. And you know, some of these brawlers I really like. I've got 3 different brawlers that we'll be talking about, so let's get straight on into the video. Alright, so the first brawler I will be talking about in this video is Ash. Now, Ash, I know, might seem a little weird to say, but I haven't really seen him be talked about that much. And I haven't really even seen him get a skin since P.E.K.K.A. Ash. Now, I might be a little bit bad playing Ash here because I don't have him that many trophies. I have him at like power 6. Overall, like Ash, I do think it's a pretty cool brawler, you know, especially the fact that he has got that P.E.K.K.A. Ash skin. And that random just completely threw the ball so bad. But, I mean, like, he's definitely a unique brawler, like, his ants especially. I don't know why, but when I originally played him, his attack kind of reminded me of Frank with the swing, although Frank's is obviously a lot better. This one doesn't really do that much damage, or at least in power 6, which is what I have, although I did do it really good right there, and I think we have the full thing. I forgot what this bar at the end does. Yeah, let me just score that. There we go. So, like, I mean, like, it's just... This brawler definitely isn't one of my favorite brawlers, but he's a pretty cool brawler. I definitely say he's a pretty cool brawler. Anyway, on with the next brawler. So the next brawler I'll be talking about is Jay Young. And he is especially forgotten since I haven't really seen him talked about in a while. And also the fact that he hasn't gotten a, like, he's the only brawler that came out last year that hasn't gotten a new skin. That kind of sucks because I think that Jay is a really underrated brawler. I was kind of expecting Jay to be forgotten because of, he came out at the same time as Kaze, and Kaze was, like, the new big brawler with the Ultra Legendary and everything. But I mean, like, Jay Young is a pretty cool brawler, so I don't like the fact that, you know, he has gotten forgotten, you know? It kind of sucks. I don't even think I really got much gameplay there, so I'm gonna play another game with him just to show more gameplay. I mean, like, he is, like, he does have 2 different ways of attacking, you know? He can heal and he can get speed, so it's a pretty cool part. I honestly forgot what this gadget does. That's how long it's been. Okay, it's that gadget. I also like how his, the background music changes based on what attack mode you're in, and it's not just the default music. I'd say that's pretty cool. Let me just heal this guy. And just like we'll do it again. I'd say that's a pretty good gameplay there. Overall, Jay Young, very underrated, but I just never see him used anymore. Anyway, on with the next brawler. Alright, so the next brawler we will be talking about is Lola. I feel like you guys should definitely agree with this one, because she also has one of the lowest usage rates in the game. I think, like, at one point she was the lowest, and I'm not sure if she's still the lowest, but for a while she was. But I mean, overall, she's a pretty cool brawler. You know, she's got a really interesting design. Also, like, she does also have some really cool skins, especially this Kitsune Lola skin. This one is especially really cool. Okay, there we go. The only issue is that her damage is not very good, although I have this one, I believe I have the star power that heals. No, I do not have the star power that heals. I didn't even know that. Okay, so the berry takes that. True, okay, so the BB scores that. So that kinda sucks. Oh wow, that was very close, but thankfully the berry got it. Hopefully we can get that to the thing, and hopefully it scores. And it scores, that's good! Alright, so overall Lola, pretty cool brawler. She isn't like that special though, but so like I can kind of understand why she's run. Also just because you know like she just. Although fun fact, my highest win streak is actually on Lola. Anyway, on to the next brawler. Alright, so the next brawler, and this might sound weird, but the next brawler that I think is pretty forgotten is Trunk. I never see Trunk anymore. Like, I really never see Trunk that much anymore. So, I think it makes sense to me that to say that he's forgotten, because he really is forgotten. I mean, like, I haven't really used him that much. This is probably going to be the shortest game of the video. And I mean, I feel like I haven't really even seen him be talked about that much since his Royale Trunk skin. To be honest, I forgot this skin even existed because I just don't play Trunk. So overall, it's a pretty good game, but like, yeah, like I just never really see Trunk be used anymore. Anyway, on with the next brawler. All right, so the next and the last brawler that we're gonna be talking about in this video is Sam. Sam is honestly, it kind of makes sense because I haven't really seen him be talked about since his hypercharge, but also he's not a very good brawler right now, so it makes sense as to why he just will not really be used that much. I mean, like, it's mainly just because he hasn't really used that much, so that's why I consider it to be forgotten. But he is actually, I think he's a pretty cool brawler, not gonna lie. I know a fellow friend does like Sam. And I definitely know there are some people who are good with Sam. But, I mean, like, I've never really been good with Sam, and I never really play Sam, so although this gameplay should be easy, because it's just bots. Honestly, most of these games are against bots, because really the only brawler that I've played much in this video is Lola. So yeah, like, it was a pretty easy game, but, like, as I said, literally, like, yeah, that was pretty easy, but, and I have a 12 win streak on Sam, so it's not, so I could definitely get that win streak up. But yeah, those are all the old brawlers in the video. So, that will be the end of this video. Let me know, was this a good list? Did I say some pretty good brawlers? Do you like any of these brawlers that are in this video? And are there any brawlers that I missed? Because I might be doing part 2 anyway. Hey guys, for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.